You search for to do 10 best things to do in Tahiti. One of the first-class approaches to spend a Tahitian holiday is to lie lower back with a tropical cocktail in hand and bask with inside the sunshine at your motel of choice. You also can swim, snorkel, surf, and greater at Plage de Maui or Papenoo Beach to take with inside the first-rate herbal landscapes. Hop a ferry to Moorea or discover the Vaipahi Gardens. But in case you're itching for a one-of-a-kind sort of adventure, you could hike to the gushing Fautaua Waterfall or save for souvenirs with inside the bustling capital metropolis of Papeete. Here is the list of 10 best things to do in Tahiti. 1. Plage de Maui. The #1 motive why such a lot of Tahitian vacationers flock to this stretch of coastline is the sand. While among the island's seashores boast a volcanic black hue, Plage de Maui dazzles in pearly white. Located on Tahiti's southern shore, the unseen heat waters of the close-by lagoon are some other draw. Tourists say the water is unbelievably clean and the lagoon is shallow and calm. Meanwhile, the seaside snack bar serves up sparkling seafood and is exceedingly famous amongst site visitors. Plage de Maui is set 40 miles southeast of Papeete. However, when you get there, you will see why such a lot of make the trip. Be positive to pressure cautiously as Tahitian roads and commuters may be unpredictable. 2. Fautaua Waterfall. You can also additionally definitely pick traveling Tahiti throughout its wet season for the Fautaua Waterfall alone, as greater rainwater makes the waterfall even greater dramatic. Located within inside the verdant Fautaua Valley, this herbal wonder's glowing water cascades right into a massive pool. To attain the waterfall, you should take a quite hard hike, which might be first-class performed with an excursion organization or guide. Your resort or holiday condo host need to be capable of offer statistics on neighborhood courses. Many tourists say you may not remorse the trek to the Fautaua Waterfall. Travelers say the scenic hike is a part of the adventure. 11. Though a few do notice the trek is a chunk steep in regions, and the falls may be hard to locate. Bring alongside a few insect repellent in case you're at risk of mosquito bites, because the pesky insects are thick close to the falls. If making a decision to move it alone, you will want to acquire a allow from the town hall in Papeete for 645 French Polynesian francs, or $7. And whilst you buy the allow, ask the attendant to factor you with inside the proper direction. The trailhead is positioned now no longer a long way from downtown Papeete. 3. Papenoo Beach. The beaches of Papenoo, a small village positioned a touch greater than 5 miles alongside the eastbound street from Papeete, provide a reminder of the island's volcanic records. The Papenoo Beach, additionally called the Papeete 18 Beach because of its area at the street, capabilities ebony sands that attain down into the clean blue waters of the South Pacific. And first class of all, this seaside would not see almost as plenty traveler movement as Plage de Maui on Tahiti. That stated, you should compete for waves with the island's browsing community. Although you may not locate many facilities at the seaside itself, you should not have problem locating something to nibble on in city. Papenoo, positioned on Tahiti's northern coast, can effortlessly be reached with the aid of using automobile or taxi from Papeete. You're welcome right here each time of the day, freed from charge. However, you will need to make preparations together along with your taxi driving force for whilst you need to return. 4. Plage du Taharuu. Taharuu Beach is on Tahiti's southern coast in Papara and characterized with the aid of using its volcanic black sands, leafy inexperienced palm bushes, and its width. This seaside is massive. That means there may be masses of room to unfold out and take in the sun, and it is framed with the aid of using deep blue water and frothy white waves, popular with families, locals, and vacationers. This seaside additionally boasts perfect swimming situations, and you could even see a few surfers running on their skills. There's additionally an on-web page snack bar. Recent site visitors stated Taharuu Beach is easy and picturesque, including that spending an afternoon right here is enjoyable. You'll locate the seaside approximately 25 miles southeast of Papeete in Papara. There's no rate to get right of entry to the seaside, and parking is to be had. 5. Papeete. Papeete is the capital metropolis of now no longer handiest Tahiti, however additionally all of French Polynesia. Inside its boundaries, which sprawl throughout the island's northwest coast, are possibilities to save, to dine, and to experience the nightlife. When it involves shopping, black pearls and island crafts are the principal objects to appearance for. The municipal market in Papeete is really well worth a go-to. 2. And current site visitors stated it's miles amusing to browse the neighborhood marketplace, filled with sparkling greens and fruits, meat and fish, plants, and artsy items like hats and souvenirs. The marketplace gets excessive reward from tourists. The neighborhood delicacies in Papeete is in particular attractive as properly travelers need to take a look at the roulottes or meals vans at Place Bay alongside the coast. Speaking of meals, Chinese, French, and Italian cuisines are properly represented inside the metropolis, but hold in thoughts that eating places in Papeete are nearly universally expensive, so plan your eating finances accordingly. Papeete is located on Tahiti's northwest coast, simply northeast of Fa International Airport, and may be reached through automobile or bus. 6. Moorea, Tahiti's sister island, is greater rugged. Its panorama capabilities a jagged outcropping referred to as Magic Mountain that is included with lush foliage. Travelers can take ATV excursions and experience navigating the various terrain, or hike to the pinnacle for panoramic perspectives. There also are several seashores on Moorea, and Tahiti Beach at the north coast is one of the maximum famous. The island is domestic to a lagoonarium, wherein tourists can scuba dive and snorkel, and the Moorea Dolphin Center, wherein sight visitors can stare upon the marine mammals to their heart's content. A wide variety of inns line the northern coast of the island. 2. Recent sight visitors cherish the lagoonarium, bringing up the capacity to arise near and private with sharks, stingrays, and loads of colorful fish as a neat experience. Travelers additionally love Tahiti Beach for its pristine situation and comparatively quiet atmosphere. Reviewers additionally stated the vantage factor from the sand gives beautiful perspectives of the water and islands inside the distance. 7. Museum of Tahiti and her islands. The Museum of Tahiti and her islands, Musée de Tahiti et des Isles in French, is devoted to teaching sight visitors approximately this stunning archipelago. The museum is split into 4 awesome sections. The primary specializes in geography and herbal records, the second one on pre-European culture, the 0.33 at the results of colonization, and the fourth on herbal wonders. If you tire of perusing the famous, step out of doors for brilliant perspectives of surfers tackling the sea waves. Recent sight visitors preferred the museum's concise, easy to apprehend famous approximately the records of Tahiti and lots of French Polynesia. Many have been thrilled that there have been presentations in English and French, and numerous tourists stated the present save became excellent. The Museum of Tahiti and her islands is set 10 miles south of Papeete, alongside the westward course inside the small city of Punauia, and may effortlessly be accessed with the aid of using automobile or taxi. Doors open to sight visitors from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday via Sunday. Admission to the Everlasting Exhibition Room is 600 French Polynesian francs, around $6. Admission to the Brief Exhibition Room price is 800 French Polynesian francs, approximately $7.50. A combination price tag is to be had for 1.000 French Polynesian francs, approximately $9.25. 8. Faarumai Waterfalls. Faarumai Waterfalls, positioned inside the village of Tahiti, is accessed with the aid of using a quick hike via the forest. There are definitely 3 stunning cascades to experience. The first is referred to as Vaimahudu. If you stroll for some other 20 minutes or so, you attain the second one, and 0.33 falls, referred to as Haumaraiti and Haumarurahai, respectively. Recent site visitors stated the falls, at the least the primary one, are effortlessly accessed and stunning. Many say it is a now no longer to leave out sight. However, many warn of competitive mosquitoes and advise sporting insect repellent. Faarumai Falls take a seat down near Tahiti's north coast, approximately a 30-minute pressure from Papeete through the island's important street. There is unfastened parking and no rate to experience the falls. 9. Vaipahi Gardens. Situated alongside Tahiti's southern coast in Madaga, the Vaipahi Gardens are a verdant paradise. Visitors will locate greater than 75 plant species from all around the world, marked with symptoms and statistics in English and French, exclusive plants, a lily pond, and streams that wind via the area. Travelers stated they have been inspired with how properly maintained this herbal appeal is. Many stated that they cherished its tranquility, the easy-to-traverse trails, the small waterfalls, and the colorful plant life throughout. The Vaipahi Gardens are positioned approximately 30 miles southeast of Papeete, and access is unfastened. There's on web page parking to be had, plus corporations like Viator provide guided hikes and excursions of the area for a rate, transportation included, which regularly consist of a forestall on the Mara Grotto, wherein site visitors can see the caves and swim inside the pools as properly. 10. Tahiti surfing. Tahiti's awesome browsing seasons permit each green and professional surfers to take gain of the various swells. Travelers can head to numerous surf spots at the island Papora, Papenoo, and Tapuna are for the amateur to intermediate crowd, at the same time as Tiipu on Tahiti's southwestern coast is for specialist handiest. Tiipu is undeniably the maximum difficult spot for surfers to trap waves in Tahiti, generating severe swells with waves up to 25 toes excessive that damage over a shallow coral reef. It's regularly in comparison to Hawaii's Pipeline for the ones acquainted with the film Blue Crush, and it hosts the Billabong Pro Surf Opposition annually. If you have not surfed earlier then, and you are interested by learning, you are in luck. There are some surf colleges in Tahiti. Ecole de Chirai Matar and Tamahia Surf Colleges provide training for first-timers, beginners, intermediate, and superior surfers. Lessons may be personal or held in small or massive organization settings. All gadget is supplied, and a few applications are to be had that make bigger via every week or consist of lunch and different activities. Prices range relying at the season, time duration, and sort of lesson. For greater statistics at the surf colleges, go to the corporation's websites. Visitors additionally say even in case you're now no longer willing to seize a surfboard and get out with inside the waves yourself, heading to any such seashores to look at the surfers navigate the barrels is a treat.